afternoon. How are you? This is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. Please like and subscribe. I want to apologize about my phone. I use my phone to record, and I've had it over a year, and I'm thinking that since, you get a new phone, and I swear that they put something in these phones to have them start going out, so you have to buy a new one, which I think is horrible, but this is a brand new phone. I got it a little over a year ago, and so there's some static in there. I'm hoping it's not doing that. I think it's starting to do it at the beginning and then stop. I hope it stops because I'm going to attempt to do this reading. I just did a reading for today already, but I feel like doing another one because I forgot to talk about Mars. I knew Mars was shifting into Taurus, but I forgot it was today. I was thinking around the 8th or 9th, so it is today. So I want to do a reading and see how that affects the masculine, how Mars shifting into Taurus is going to affect masculine energy. I believe there's a lot of heart healing going on. It was just 111, and then I was getting into my computer over here. I have it set to some information about Mars and Taurus, and right when I went to go enter the information, it was 222. So I just got through doing a reading today for somebody. Very beautiful reading. She's a twin, and all these ones, all the elements are real important right now. A lot of twos, a lot of ones, 11-11 energy, 12-12 energy. Today is the 6th, but it boils down to 12 today. So balance, harmony, unconditional loving energy. Mars shift into Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. It's a fixed energy, very stubborn. I used to be married to a Taurus. Beautiful energy, very earthy, down-to-earth energy, slowing things down a little bit, being practical, responsible, grounded, which is good. But they get things done. They're determined to get things done. And might slow it down, but there's a determination. But we have to be careful because they got that that energy, the bull energy. And they can be very aggressive when they get angry. And to get things done. So if there's conflict, also passion, very slow moving, but can be very passionate. If they're the kind that explode and get angry, When Mars enters Taurus, I'm reading Taurus. This is by Molly Gothier. This is her website, Molly's Astrology. But she says when Mars enters Taurus, the slowdown in energy is almost a relief after the activity of Mars in Aries. But then it's going to speed up when it hits Gemini energy too. So we're going to slow things down, get practical, get determined to do what we need to do in this 3D, this Mars energy. And Aries period that precedes it. By the end, you're getting tired of feeling tired of being patient, and ready for Mars to move into Gemini and get things moving again. Stubborn attitudes may be stumbling blocks, especially on the days when Mars is under stress. Okay, so they might get stubborn on you. And I was picking up on that stubborn energy because I was, a lot of my cards, like I was talking to a lot of the readings I've been doing lately, and I go, oh my God, he's stubborn. She goes, oh yes. My cards don't even want to go in. They're just like, there's they don't want to. They're just stubborn. They're stubborn. And Mars in Taurus in love is ruled by Venus again. There's a tendency to express anger indirectly instead of head on whenever Mars is in one of the Venus-ruled signs. Okay, so Mars in Taurus amplifies the fixed signs' tendency to hold it all in until it explodes. That's what I was saying. I'm talking to you is an energy. I'm talking to Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay. Taurus influences a personal bank account also, already under a lot of strain due to COVID-19. Key dates for Taurus. We got the new moon coming up on the 12th and 13th. Mars is squaring off with Saturn, so I'll do a read for that. And then January 20th, Mars conjuncts Uranus. And the 23rd, Mars squares Jupiter. And then February 24th, Mars trines Pluto. And then March 3rd, we'll go into Gemini and things will start speeding up again. Okay, so I want to do a reading for the masculine. How this Mars shifting in Taurus is going to affect the masculine on this twin flame journey. Okay, So I call angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call the directions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations. I call the winds, the messengers of the universe, the elements, fire, earth, air, water, and ether. Today I saw it must be the same eagle. It's either an eagle or a falcon that flew one way when I was doing a reading just a little while ago. It was a video chat reading, and then it came back just a little while ago, and it's just sitting there. Beautiful, beautiful energy. A huge blessing, and I have deep gratitude for it, for the message. Okay, so this Mars entering into Taurus is calling on the energy in the collective, the masculine energy on the twin flame journey. How is this Mars and Taurus going to affect the masculine energy, our masculines, and our masculine side, and also in the 3D? How is Mars shifting in Taurus going to affect us? Okay, that's my question. A lot of heart healing, grounding, Mother Earth, heart healing energy today. See, there's the stubborn energy I was talking about. Okay. So ideals, thinking about how we're going to do things. And setting those intentions out there, into deep intellect, really in your mind, determination of how we're going to get things done. 10 of Cups, heavenly energy, happiness, beautiful energy, complete happiness, abundance and emotions, love, unconditional loving, and messages coming in. Some messages could be coming in too, spiritual messages. Our twins could be giving us messages. Hierophant, spiritual, very spiritual. The Hierophant traditional, the 5 change. The sun, illuminating things as masculine energy, seeing truth in things. And wow, the 7 of Cups, making decisions, and then there's the King of the Cups here, and he's going to be in his heart. He's going to be in his heart, shifting into his heart, grounding into his heart. I'm being guided to read the Hierophant today. That's that masculine energy, the Hierophant, and what it means. Okay. And the 10 of Cups. Excuse me. I thought the Hierophant was, okay. Trusted advisor, okay. The Hierophant warmly protects the traditions and offers spiritual guidance and practical advice to the community. Though they are not his own, they have all been entrusted to him, and he shares them freely with anyone who asks. He is the illuminating link between our most cherished beliefs and the actual living of those beliefs in our day-to-day lives. And that's the sun here, the illuminating beliefs here. The Hierophant asks you to honestly access how well your convictions translate to words and actions. He can be a stubborn teacher. Oh yes, Hierophant is Taurus. That's right. Hierophant is Taurus. But his counsel is worth considering. It will undoubtedly guide you towards your inner harmony. Beautiful. In making decisions. So, a giver of wisdom, peace, and assurance, keeper of traditions, a pillar in the community, compassion, guidance, and a search for the truth. Beautiful. Search for the truth. I like that. And so there's illuminating the truth, seeing the truth, and search for that, and making decisions. Things weren't what they thought they were. And following his heart, the King of Cups energy. So, okay, so we got 4 of Pentacles, things that we're hanging on to. Judgment, transformation. Going through a transformation, seeing truth, Pluto energy. Seeing truth and transformation, healing from those things that we're hanging on to, and rebuilding ourselves. Another Earth energy, and 8 of Cups, walking away from those old energies. Walking away and then being free. The Queen of Wands energy is this, the Divine Feminine to the Sacred Union. Beautiful. 2 of Cups energy. 6 of Wands, victory in that, balance, harmony, and his Emperor energy. This Emperor is Aries energy. The Emperor is his strength and his power. Okay, he's in his strength. spiritual strength, the masculine energy here, the Hierophant's Taurus energy. And I wanted to read the Ten of Cups. Loving balance. Ten of Cups, loving balance. Two people balance with each other. The Two of Cups here. With each other harmoniously. A light shining brightly from the stillness of their hearts. The sun here, and this oh, beautiful. The Ten of Cups make tribute to the struggles and victories of relationships, but more importantly to the trust and commitment within them. The Ten of Cups represent empathy, emotional maturity, and a willingness to build something with someone over a period of time, something that honors each of the participants. Considered a very favorable card relating to romance and home life. Feeling at home, feeling like you're at home. That homeness. It is a gift in the reading. Harmony with the people in your life, well-earned blessings, a contented home, abundant joy in relationships, interconnectedness, the masculine, feminine, the interconnectedness, beautiful. A wise and cultivated life, romantic fulfillment, beautiful. So this feeling that within himself, knowing what his home is, and that's the King of Cups energy. I'm just going to peek at these cards. Trinity, finding balance in his mind, reflecting. He's going to do a lot of reflecting. Okay. Working, trade. The karmic shows up here. It shows that his interconnected, or the Three of Pentacles, working on being centered and reflecting on the Four of Swords energy, seeing truth in, and Eight of Swords, of that entrapment, that guilt or manipulation, all those energies with the karmic, ending those karmic cycles, leaving, walking away from those karmic cycles here. Trinity with Eight of Swords energy, Four of Swords, and then there's the karmic here. So as a mental entrapment here, Four of Swords, healing, meditating, reflecting on, really going within themselves and seeing truth. And this is this karmic here, walking away, finding the strength to leave these old cycles behind, the karmic cycles. Okay, let's do a clarifier, a couple for this energy here. The undertone messages coming in. Page of Pentacles twice. And there's a victory, Cancer energy. And setting the tensions. Page of Wands, setting those seeds, setting the intentions. Unconditional loving, 6. Queen of Swords, seeing truth. And the Ten of Swords energy of ending, seeing truth in the past. And there's the Ace of Wands, passion, new beginning, okay? So messages are coming in, spiritual messages, through meditation, through being centered and grounded, setting those intentions, planting those seeds and watching them grow. And this unconditional love, this interconnectedness, this coming together, and making the decision to start this passion and beginning this fire, rebirthing the spirit of that fire, that flame. Past life also. Soulmate, twin flame energy, hanging on to energy, judgment here, mental entrapment, things that were in rebuilding and emotionally leaving these energies, kind of a scattered energy here, let's see. Four of Coins, Pluto, transformation, they're going through a transformation, they're rebuilding, they're emotionally walking away from karmics. King of Wands, he's in his fire, his element. Oh, I just blew that candle out. Death energy, rebirthing, ending up quickly. Jupiter here. So we got Pluto and Jupiter. And Jupiter speaks the sword of truth. The Wheel of Fortune, getting your fortune. It has to do with finances too. In love and work, Mars' Taurus slows everything way down, shifts focus to practical, and promotes financial activity. Income as well as expenses. Over the next 2 months, you'll take the new project and plans and generated while Mars was in Aries in the last half 2020, and begin to bring those ideas into form. So that's bringing those ideas into form. Ideas and planting the seeds, getting things done. in an ending of those old ways, karmic cycles, seeing truth, transformation, things moving quickly here. Queen of Wands, Two Cups, a sacred union, victory, and his strength here. Their strength together. Gonna get their wish. With the Six of Wands, victory, and the Star, okay, Chiron. It's destined, it's fated, you're gonna get your wish. The wounded healer, going through this healing. Trinity, coins, could be work. This could be finances with work, finances, thinking how we're going to get things done. The Eight of Swords is in ideas. Yes, finances, an ending of those, and really working on those ideas. Okay, so the Four of Swords is how we get, seeing truth in the karmic here. The Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords, healing and working on those abandonment issues, things that are hidden, illuminating the moon energy, and there's a victory in that. Emotions, intuition, being centered and seeing the feminine is growing, evolving here, and he's following her. The abandonment, the Five of Pentacles is in their mind and seeing these really going within, and they're seeing the truth. They're laying on this sort of truth, and that's one of the Taurus's energy, is seeing this truth. And the karmic here is Eight of Cups, Emperor, and the karmic energy is there's justice, karmic justice coming in. Okay, that's what that means. Neptune and Pisces also energy of seeing truth in things, really illuminating the spiritual truth in this union of them coming together, working on this. Okay, I'm getting a lot of pressure in my third eye energy. I feel like the third eye is expanding, opening up their intuition. They're evolving spiritually. The energy for the masculine, please. I'm just doing the masculine today. Energy for the masculine. For Mars shifting in Taurus. A journey. They're going to be on a journey here. Going towards the light. Could be some travel. Let's see what it has to do with travel. I thought that there was travel. I had to do something with Mars and Taurus. From January, heads up for January 10th to the 20th. There's a storm brewing in the skies as Saturn moves into a 10 square with Uranus. It rolls and starting January until the three-part story between now and the end of 2021. Surprises, scandals, breakups, and breakdowns from the 10th to the 20th. That's that new moon energy. The 12th and the 13th in that energy, depending on where you're at, in this Capricorn, is really going to really trigger off all these alignments, and they're all squaring off with Mars, and Pluto is going to be squaring off with each other. And there's Pluto here. So it's showing us that Mars, when it squares off with Pluto, surprises, scandals, something out of the blue is going to happen. Breakups and breakdowns. Mars passes through this storm January 10th through 20th. Stirring the pot, while impatience, irritation, and stubborn attitudes. Manage your expectations and keep your plans simple through this time. Okay. And the February 21st to the 24th. Here's the best time excuse me, I had a phone call. Heads up for February 21st to the 21st. Here's the best time I have seen in months to take the initiative and move forward with a project, plan, or launch. Mars joins forces with Pluto. That's and opens a door, removing obstacles that stand in the way of a deep down letting go. It's time for transformation, healing, and forgiveness. February 21st to the 24th. Beautiful. Okay, so let's do the moonology for the masculine, for Mars and Taurus. Well, win-win outcome and forecast. Beautiful Libra energy. Oh my goodness. Balance. A win-win outcome and forecast. Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus also, and a new romantic cycle begins. Also Libra. Libra energy. Maybe significant for Libra, this balance and harmony, because both Libra and Venus, or Libra and Taurus, are ruled by Venus. But to me, it's balance and harmony. Balance and harmony. And angels and ancestors for the masculine. Air Guardian, shift your perception. And Magic Guardian, unlocking the magic within too. That's that Libra energy. Shift your perception. shift your perception, looking at it a different view, a different angle, not from the 3D, maybe from the 5th dimension, of understanding and knowing what's happening. Trust, have faith, and there's an alignment here, planetary cycles. Uranus is getting ready to go direct in a couple days also, so all the planets are going to be in alignment. Things are going to get moving, start moving again. Things are going to start moving again. Today's at presidential. My boys are watching it right now, so a lot of things are happening right now with the energy. So we start getting things done. Wisdom Oracle, please. Okay. Round and around, evolving, spiritually, cleaning up. We're clearing out cycles, ending those cycles, ending those karmic cycles. Karmic balance is starting to come in now. Around and around nature's Fibonacci sequence. Fibonacci sequence. And 369 energy. Trinity. Okay. Akashic records for the Mars and Taurus energy for the twins. Chakra cleanse, a complete cleansing, chakra cleanse. And they're going to have clarity, truth and clarity when they're at Mars and Taurus. Truth and clarity, beautiful. And then I got this soul truth cards for the Mars and Taurus. What is the message for the masculine energy? What do we need to know, or what do they need to know at this time? Their soul truth for the masculine. Oh, okay. What is my body telling me right now? What is my body telling me right now? Oh, 2 of them came out. Okay. Am I willing? Am I willing? Okay. So, what is my body telling me right now? Our body speaks to us. I was just telling this to the girl that I was just doing a reading for. I was talking about waters purifying and cleansing. And she had kidney issues, and I was telling her, are you drinking less water? It's telling it needs to be purified, cleansed. Through physical pain or discomfort, oh my God, I just talked about this, our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. Get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. I have been just talking about and doing the last few days. I stumbled across this subconscious release technique, and I've been doing the meditations in a YouTube, and they're very profound and unbelievable to me. I just 2 days in a row, I'm doing for 21 days of complete cleansing and clearing, reprogramming, and balling up that energy I was talking about. I did it again last night, and this tears, like really my body, removing things from our body subconsciously, and cellular memory, and DNA memory, too, everything that we carried from our ancestors, our family. There's a lot of pain in there, a lot of pain that causes physical pain and heart pain. And so we're really doing this heart healing. So what is my body telling you? Listening to your body right now, paying attention. What is it asking for? What do you need to do? The self-love, really nurturing yourself. And am I willing? Another card. You are the edge of something great. Can you feel it? I just told my masculine that. I think I told you that in one of the readings last 2 days. Can you feel it? It's almost there. Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Releasing that root chakra, clearing out that root chakra, that chakra cleanse. Be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra, it's possible. Okay, beautiful message. Beautiful message. And, yeah, beautiful message. Okay. So that is your read for this Mars and shifting in Taurus, what we have to look forward to. Please like and subscribe. Let me know how it's affecting you and how you feel. And I'm sending you all love and light. Bye-bye.